Welcome to your mid-month reading, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to go ahead and start with some... Actually, we'll start with some oracles. Let's see what you get here. I'm going to do 4 oracles and see what we got. All right. Thank you. You got bounce back. Resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep me down. I feel like some of you are going through like a really rough patch in life right now. But that's gonna be short-lived. You're only going to be dealing with this here for very little. But you've been through the works. Like I feel like you for someone there's like just something that no matter how bad you kind of climb up out of the hole, something drags you back down. But at this point you are really just catapulting right out of that setback that you are in. There's something that you are going to be doing, or things are going to pan out to where you're going to find the light at the end of the tunnel, Libra. It's not going to be for very long, so I don't want you to stay in that energy, okay? You've got cuffing season. Some of you may have a connection coming in here in the next few months. The December has kind of highlighted for me here. So there's definitely someone around the Christmas time that you could be dealing with if you are single. If you are in a connection, you could be either reconnecting with your partner around that time, or Christmas will be significant between you and your partner. For some, I'm hearing either a engagement or kind of formalizing your union here around the Christmas or the seasonal times for this year. For others, I do feel like you could have started some sort of connection that was almost like whimsical, not really anything serious, almost like a casual connection that will be turning into something a little bit more serious without you even realizing it here in the upcoming months, okay? What else do we have for the sign of Libra? Thank you. Spill the tea. So let's see here. You got secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. Be very careful who you tell your business to, Libra. I feel like there's someone messy in your energy that could be kind of just not really in your corner, or may say something that you told them in confidence. They may just be exposing you. I'm hearing work, so I don't know if there's something that you do in your personal life that you may have told someone that could potentially get back to your workplace and cause you some issues there. So be very careful, because I am getting that. Or careful on messages that you send. You may be, okay, so this is very specific. There could be someone that you're talking shit with, let's say, for example, a family member, a sister, or a brother, and you accidentally send it to someone that you were talking shit about. One of those things, like for me, I have sisters, so it could be like a message that maybe I meant to send to my sisters, and it went to the person that I was actually talking shit about. So one of those things where you just be careful, like before you press send on your messages, verify that it's going to the proper person, because I feel like you might be having an oopsie. Okay. All right, you got sneaky link. All right, and situationship. For some of you, you may be dealing with somebody that you're not supposed to. Okay, this could be the gossip that is coming around. You could be dealing with somebody that you shouldn't be dealing with. It could be, a situation where you don't really want it to. It's not something that you feel like it's a big thing, but if someone was to find out, it can bring you like some potential issues. This person could be in a connection with someone else. They could be married. It could be something like that, where if someone finds out, you could be deemed like a homewrecker, or you know Something of that nature, something that's going to kind of bring some negative heat to you. Just be very mindful, because I do feel like there is someone here that you shouldn't be dealing with, that really isn't going to take you to anything serious per se, because this person is either committed to someone else, um, or this could be you, where the person is dealing with you and you are in a connection with someone else, and they may want something more serious with you, but you really can't give them more than what it already is, because you are in a committed connection elsewhere. Okay, so take it as it resonates. It could be you being the third party, or them being the third party and wanting more from the connection. I feel like there's someone who just wants more. I don't know if it's you who wants more or they want more. And you can't really give more than that, basically. You've got self-care Sunday here. Okay, some of you need to really take some time to take care of yourself. Make sure you do, you get your hair done, you get your nails done, you go buy a new outfit. If you're losing weight, I'm hearing that. Make sure that you're accentuating, your beautiful body, and just really taking some time to meditate, rest, relax, and take some time for yourself. That's very important to recharge, get some rest, get some sleep, eat properly. Some of you are really taking care of your physique. You're working out. You're making sure that you take the proper nourishments. I'm seeing that too. All right. What else? Yeah, me time matters. Yeah, you're definitely taking time to really take care of yourself, and work on your appearance. Okay. For you also have let it go. For some of you, there is just something that you are not really putting much investment on. Again, it could be this third party. I'm getting pointed out these 3 hearts. Okay. I feel like you could be in a third party that this person could want more than you can give, and you're just thinking and contemplating and wondering if you should just let it go. Okay. Spirit is really telling you, if this is something that you are not going to get much out of, so letting go is best for you. Okay. That's not for everyone, but that's for someone out there that has been kind of wondering whether or not they should. You're being told that that is something that you should let go, because it's not anything that's going to take you. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's not going to build or amount to anything, because you can't. Okay. You can't fully enjoy what's not yours, is what I'm being told. I don't know. Take that as it resonates, guys. All right. What else do we have going on for Libra? Deja vu, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. Yeah, I feel like, whoever this person is that you have, you there's like a push pull, right? There's it could be somebody different. It doesn't have to be that one person, but it could be somebody different that you still keep contact with, and this person just keeps coming back. No matter what happens in their life, they still just kind of always maintain that open line of communication with you, and or could be wanting to come back to you. Okay, so there could be someone else that wants to come back into your life, but you feel like, we've been through this before. Like, we've done this before. Like, I don't want to have to open up that box to be able to do the same thing again. It's one of those situations where it's like, you would love to entertain it, but you know that it's going to go right back to where you left off however long ago. You got two-faced, okay? So says one thing, does another, betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, trust carefully. There's someone in your energy. Remember what I said, be very careful who you tell your business to. There's someone in your energy that cannot be trusted, okay? Be careful who you tell your business to, who you confide in, okay? The people that you think are your friends are not. That kind of energy. There's somebody in your circle that will show you their true colors, okay? Yeah, look at this. You got shadow work. All right, facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self, photoshopped. With this shadow work, although this talks about you, I don't know why immediately I felt like they were talking about the person that's going to be betraying you. Without this part right here, I automatically see that you're seeing someone's two-faced, right? Someone's dark, someone's not in your corner, someone doesn't have your best interest in mind. That's immediately what I'm getting. For some of you, there is some work that you have to do for yourself that right now prevents you from moving forward, right? Some of you just really are really hard on yourself. If for whatever reason you decide that you know you're really focusing on your fitness, on the way you look, but you have like an extra piece of fat here that you just can't get rid of, give yourself some grace. I feel like some of you are just really hard on yourself. You have to do the shadow work because you've come a long way, okay? Any progress is better than none, is what I'm being told, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. Photoshopped. Yeah, some of you are really focused on your appearance. You really stress about how you look. And, you know, any little chance you get to kind of tell yourself, oh, you didn't meet your goal this week. You don't, that self-talk is very important. Flip it from a negative to a positive. Give yourself some grace. I feel like some of you are just really hard on yourself when it comes to your personal appearance. Okay, be very careful with how you speak to yourself, how you speak to yourself. The universe hears it, okay, and that's how you project yourself. The body knows exactly what you're telling it, and sometimes we are our worst critic. I can't judge you because I've been there. So, you know, definitely take yourself take credit for what you've done so far. I feel like some of you have you know, hindsight is 2020. I feel like some of you have gone through lengths to look amazing, but you still not satisfied. Almost like I'm hearing body dysmorphia. I don't know who that's for, but give yourself some grace. You're doing amazing, okay? I'm the one to tell you that you're doing amazing. Keep up the great work. Okay, so love bombs. What's this love bomb about? Some of you may be finding someone, or someone new may be coming in that's going to be, for my singles, there could be someone coming in on red. There could be someone coming into your life, Libra, that is going to come on real strong, almost too strong, so much so that you're going to leave this person on red. You're going to feel too much too fast, right? Sometimes, like, when people come in like this, it's like, what are you hiding? Like, why are you so perfect? Like, what's going on here? Why are you telling me, you know? And you don't want to close your door to love, but you want to be cautious, right? Because when people love bomb, it's almost like, you know, what's the ulterior motive? So you're being told, like, just be mindful of the person, the energy that comes in like this. You might be meeting someone here in the next couple of weeks that will come in really strong that way. Just kind of sit back, relax, don't rush into anything. Make sure you evaluate the person, you get to know the person. You know, allow them in, but not fully in, is what I'm saying. Okay? I just feel like you're gonna pump the brakes. All right, you're gonna pump the brakes on this person. Sorry, my ESPN just went through. Yeah, you're gonna pump the brakes on this person. This person's gonna come in too fast, way too fast. Okay, won't even give you a chance to breathe. So definitely be mindful of that energy that's coming in for you, Libra. I mean, if that's the type of energy you like, I mean, by all means, but just monitor what's coming in, okay? Unbreakable. What's unbreakable? Let's see here. Inner toughness, enduring hardships, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. I do feel like some of you are just coming really into your power. I know that you kind of struggle a little bit, but you're also very strong, very resilient, very, powerful. You don't allow anyone to penetrate you. Okay, and I feel like you're going to stand your ground. You're going to stay very focused, very grounded in what it is that you like and you want. Okay, all in your timing, right? They dance to your tune. Wake up call, spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. Okay, some of you may be getting either downloads in your dreams, your ancestors may be sending you messages. Pay attention to, angel numbers, like 888. 111, numbers like that, right? With synchronicities, your angels are sending you messages, and so they want to convey those to you. They want me to Trust that. Okay. So if you have some sort of, if you're spiritual and you have, some sort of a gift, you're being told to tap into that. Okay. Some of you um, are spiritually guided. And so you're being told to tap into your gifts. They're trying to send you messages. For some of you, you may be dealing with, some of you may have issues with getting to work on time too. I'm getting that. Get your rest. I feel like you're not resting enough, and now you find yourself running late to work, but that can bring you negative attention. So I don't know who that's for out there. You've just been really late lately, and that's being brought to your leadership's attention. You're being told to pay attention to that, get some rest the night before, make sure that you have all your stuff out, your food, your clothes ready for the following morning so you're not rumbling. And for those who do makeup, make sure you wake up early so that you can get that done and out the house in a timely manner, because that is coming out in your reading here as well. Divine timing. How wild is that? For some of you, you're being told to look at your time. Make sure again, I think your ancestors and your spirit guides are trying to give you messages through time. So just make sure you're looking at numbers. If you have dreams, make sure you remember numbers as well. Okay, they're trying to go through numbers. Something about numbers here is being heightened for me. Okay. All right, so divine timing, patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing. When it's meant to be, it will be. Okay, some of you are also wondering whether or not if love is meant for you. Okay, for my single Libras, you're always wondering, am I going to find love? You will, all in divine timing. The spirit guides are working towards that, okay? Luxury life. Some of you may be working towards either retirement. I'm hearing here you could be looking forward to retirement. I do feel like some of you are really going to be enjoying your retirement. For others that are working towards like your own business, or thinking of opening your own business, that's something that's going to bring you lots of luxury, lots of success, lots of wealth. So if there's something that you want to tune in or channel in when it comes to some of you may be spiritual and want to open up either your spirit store or a spirit channel, tarot channel, botanica, if you know, anyone like that if that's something that you've been talking about and contemplating, get on it. Your spirit guides are telling you to get on it. There will be financial success with that. Okay, financial abundance when it comes to that. For some of you, if you're looking for a remote job that's going to allow you to work from anywhere, that's happening. You should be hearing from them in the next couple of weeks. I can see you working oceanside from your laptop. All right, self-made. See, if this is confirmation, if you're planning on opening your own business, make it happen. Okay, in the next couple of weeks, you can see that happening, or you're gonna start catapulting that type of project. All right, you're gonna come into financial abundance if you decide to do the entrepreneur route. Okay, you have independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. I feel like some of you are just really starting from scratch. You're afraid to take that plunge, but you're being guided to take the plunge. It's going to work out for you, Libra. If that's something that if you get an idea to do something, jump on it. That's your ancestors and spirit guides telling you, work on your entrepreneur plans. It's going to pan out for you, okay? What else do we have for the sign of Libra? Thank you. Lessons learned. Some of you may be wanting to go back to school or currently in school. I do feel like that's something that you are really doing really well on. You're going to make money off of that too. If you're going back to school and getting into education, that's going to allow you to be financially abundant as well. Okay, there's something that you're going to do when it comes to education, or you may be doing some sort of certification to kind of improve your finances. I see that too as well. For others, I do feel like you've gone through so much in life that you are really just kind of ruminating on the things that you are to remove from your life and improve, and those that that you plan on implementing in the future. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of growth, whether that's a growth mindset. You're kind of shifting that mindset into the growth mindset so that you allow yourself to become more at peace with, with how you what am I trying to say? So you're basically in a mindset now where you see things differently versus, 5, 10 years ago. You're now, anything that doesn't pan your way, I feel like you're shifting that and you're like, okay, that's fine. What's the next way to handle this? How should I handle this? I feel like that those are things that you have come to learn and behave differently than you did in previous years. Okay. Swipe right. Some of you may be online dating. There is someone coming in here. Yeah, there's definitely new connection coming in for you here, Libra. I love that for you. Not really getting, oh, side piece. Be careful. Could be someone that has like somebody else and is testing the waters. That's literally just jumping out. So could be someone that you meet, in the next few weeks, couple of weeks, that can't be trusted, or just be mindful. They come in with an agenda. All right. Okay, so let's see what moon message we get for you, Libra. What do we have for the sign of Libra, Spirit? Give me one moon message. Whoa, two. Okay. They wanted to give you two. See what comes in for you. Oh, look at this. You have one. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Your moon, Libra. So there's definitely somebody coming in for you. Somebody new coming in for you here in the next couple of weeks. That could be this person that came in, either online, or you might meet this person in your waking. So I don't know, maybe like an event, a club, school, could be. Oh, you got three, Libra. Good. Look at this. All right, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. This, I right away gravitated to like your entrepreneurship or school. If those of you who are in school, those of you who are working to open up your business, your commitment is being tested. So even when you feel like you want to give up, don't give up. You're going to be tested. Okay. So don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Just hang in there. You're being told to hang in there. Okay. All right. And then believe in the impossible. You got the blue moon. Wow. So Libra, you're being told to just hang in there, believe in what you feel is, when you feel like down and out, like, oh my God, that's never going to happen. I'm not meant to become, entrepreneur. I'm not meant to be in this school. Whatever it is that you have self-doubt on, put that away. Okay. Put that away. You're being guided. You're being told to focus on what you need to do, stay committed, and believe in what's impossible to you, because it will come to fruition. All right. All right. We're going to do one, one of the African goddesses. And I just pulled out a bunch of my different cards because I want to make use of them. So we'll do one African goddess and we'll see what message she has for you. Give me one African goddess for the sign of Libra. Thank you. Libra, you got two. Two African goddesses want to talk to you. So you got Jambi, masks, and you got Allah, grief. Okay, so let's see what the number 18 and the number 29 could be significant, okay? All right, so let's see what Jambi has to say for you. She is number 18. So Jambi is the shadow of masks, Caribbean, okay? And the element is air. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this is this goddess embodies you. Okay. All right. So Jumbies are the scary, shadowy, all otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. Let's see what Jumbies guidance is. Where's the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hands on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Okay, so basically, what she's saying is seek inside, because what you have inside is what you're letting out and displaying for the world to see. Okay, so you have to do the inside work. Now, her embodiment states, show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerabilities and blessings. If you're wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting you. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Okay. And then it says the goddess declaration is, I am willing to remove the mask. So just be very careful. This goes back to, the fake people that you have in your energy. Okay. This goes right back to, where was it? Two-Face, right? We got that Two-Face before. So Jambi is telling you, expose the masks. And if this is you, then release your mask, okay? Show your true colors, because you will be loved for who you are, all right? All right, so we've got Allah, which is a grief. She is the goddess of grief. Number 29, let's look for her, see what message she wants to give you. All right, so she is the goddess of grief, and her temple is lovers, and element is bush. Ancient Earth Mother Allah is the foremost Igbo Alusi deity. Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul to reincarnate. So Allah's guidance says, give spirit your grief. Bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, and surrender it. So for those of you who are currently grieving, Allah is telling you that you need to finalize your grief. Okay, not necessarily to forget about it, but it is time to really release. I feel like someone out there is really just holding on to that grief and not really grieving how they properly should. Cry, do whatever it is that you need to do. It says bawl it out, give spirit your grief. Okay, the embodiment that Allah is telling you says, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal. But grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is an ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. So your goddess declaration is as follows. I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. Libra, I'll leave you with that. Many blessings to you. My heart goes out to you. Remember, kindness matters. And until next time, love you. Bye.